Welcome to your inspirational astrology horoscope for Friday, February 8th, 2013. I am astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. The moon comes into Aquarius today, so we're getting ready for the new moon. That's going to happen tomorrow. So a lot of new energy coming in. This is us emotionally leaving behind, at the foundation of our life, all the seriousness of the direction we want to move forward with. And moving into the electricity, moving into the future. This is a very powerful weekend where the future is really what we are setting our intention with. But most importantly, we have Mercury and Mars today, which are in a perfect conjunction again. I gotta give some credit to Mars. He's moving pretty fast. To catch up to Mercury again like this, that's pretty powerful Mars energy. The universe is really wanting us to charge forward in our life and really learn to follow our intuition. And with Mercury and Mars today, squaring Jupiter, as we're very emotional now, we're very clear about the future that we're ready to step into. There is this, well, are we sure we're on the right direction? Are we sure? Right before this new moon, the universe wants us to make sure that our intuition is going to guide us in the right direction, but making sure that our mind does not step in between this direction. It's about tapping into abundance on a very high level as long as you surrender to this universal, very powerful, intuitive, and psychic energy. You must now drop the hammer down in the freaking way you want to go. This is where the mind cannot step in between this whatsoever. But if you can bridge both together, you have the power to step into not only the right state of mind, but the action in your life that you truly want to take, and that one that brings abundance into your life for your future. That is because with all this new Aquarius energy that's going to come in over this weekend, we are really stepping into the future that we can really harness the electricity in our lives that we really want to connect with. Now, more importantly, I gotta say, Venus is getting ready to square Saturn. Throughout this weekend, Venus is going to start to build up in a square. So as we do set our intentions of this new electricity, as we are really having to move forward with the blinders on and listen to spirit to go in, we also at the same time have to take seriously our value systems and our relationships and make sure that the future isn't aligned with the right partnerships and that it's aligned with the right people that are built off your truth. This is where if you're in a relationship and it's not based off your core true desire of what you really want. I talked a lot yesterday about you better want to screw it for the rest of your life or you better want to kill for it. The universe is going to make sure that the future we set in motion is aligned in truth with what we really want, value-wise and relationship-wise. The universe isn't going to accept relationships or value systems that aren't built off our truth. And guess what? The electricity in your life can shut off if that is not in alignment. So this is where you must now be completely honest with yourself, be completely serious as you drive in the snow with the blinders on and trust spirit. But it's about how do you emotionally check with your gut to know whether or not you're aligned with the right people right now, whether to know you're aligned with the right value systems. Are these good for your future? And if are they in alignment with the direction you are going with spirit and what your intuition is telling you? And you're going to have to find the deciphering matter between both and not let that Gemini mind. One thing is that Gemini mind wants to just figure it all out on its own, only wants to observe little facts in this reality, doesn't want to really listen to your gut, doesn't really want to listen to spirit. Sure, it'll take some of the satellite electricity information that you want to connect with, but the missing part to the mind right now, which is why it will not give you the abundance in your life, is if it is not built off your emotions and if it is not built off the intuition that your emotions are guiding you in. So I hope that really helps today, because this is an amazing weekend where the magic that you put everywhere can turn you into a crazy little Mickey Mouse that gets exactly what it really wants. But it will not turn that way in the direction you want to go if the values or even the people you're aligning with aren't really true to the desires in your heart. And this is a hard lesson right before Valentine's Day, because we got Valentine's Day coming up next week, where You'll know this weekend, and especially coming into Valentine's Day, if you're really wanting to align with what you want to align with. This is another universal round of breakups or, you know, coming into more truth of like, oh God, I really shouldn't be in love with that person. They're not aligned to my truth. And it starts this weekend and it builds up into Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day this year is getting a really interesting new energy where it's like, gosh, you know what? I'm buying flowers for somebody I don't know if I really want to buy flowers for kind of energy. I'm single, so I don't have to deal with this, but you relationships out there, it's about time to really start looking in your truth, start listening to your gut and not listening to your mind. Oh, well, I think it's better if I stay because it really seems that way, and it's good because they have a great job and they have a great house, and all this crap doesn't matter. You have to pay attention to your true emotional sense. You need to connect with your heart's energy and where it really wants to go, and you need to screw what you truly want to screw and do something that you would truly kill for when it really came down to it. Check out my website, david-palmer.com, because my sale ends this weekend for my buy one, get one free reading. That's right, you get a free 15-minute reading with any of my 30, 60, and 90-minute readings that you purchase at my website, david-palmer.com, and I'll see you guys for my weekend forecast tomorrow.